So, we're starting out on the John Muir Trail. For us, it's going to be 240 miles because we're starting here at Cottonwood Lake's trailhead. It should be a lot of fun. But we're loaded pretty well right now. So we've decided to do this hike as a memorial to my grandfather, also named John Hall, who died just a couple of days before we started. And even when he knew he was dying, he wanted us to do this trip, so we thought it was really appropriate to dedicate it to him. Also, he loved the outdoors. He loved scenery and scenic views. He would have loved to be in this beautiful place. And he really facilitated our being in the wilds out west. Had a cabin he maintained that I grew up in. My kids are growing up in it. So, Granddaddy, this one's for you. We're going through some incredible bristlecone pine forests. This kind of tree is the oldest kind of tree in the world. I don't know how old any of these are, but that one up ahead looks pretty old. Our first sight up into the mountains. And our trail goes around the left side of that mass right there. Curves around the trees in the foreground and then up over the ridge. But we can't see where it goes right now. There are many lakes up in the trees over there ahead of us. But we don't get to go by those. Another day. We're laboring under heavy packs today.
What?
But we're really glad to see...
Or a grouse.
A ptarmigan.
Might have been a grouse.
Or a grouse.
Or something.
And a view. Look at that, David.
Beautiful.
So Peter is the first in our family to have been given a trail name. He's been dubbed Breadman. Can you see why? Nice high elevation lake, and somewhere up there is our trail. I can't see anything that looks like a trail right now, but it's a beautiful spot, right, William? Peter, William, David. And Rebecca is somewhere back that switchback a little ways. And there are the lakes. The second one from the bottom is where we ate lunch. A long, slow hike. The last steps. What a landscape. our first campsite. Crossing Rock Creek before our climb to Guyot Pass. There's some beautiful fish in here. I don't know if you can see through the water on the film. I'll be interested to see. Golden trout. It's summit day on Mount Whitney. The sun will be rising in another 20 minutes or so. And then in 7.6 miles, we will finally be at the beginning of the John Muir Trail. Off we go. Heading down from the summit of Mount Whitney. Only 3 of us made it because David and Peter were not feeling great this morning. They turned back after a mile. But what a view we got. We'll be down with them not long after lunchtime. Back on the trail for day 4, our first full day on the John Muir Trail.
Hi, we're on day 4 of our hike and we are beginning to get our hiking legs. It's been a rough couple days for several of us. So you guys want to tell how you're feeling?
No.
I am like one.
Peter's been sick. David's been sick.
I haven't read it.
And William's been sick. William is still feeling sick, though. Fortunately, he never got so far as bad as the others. But Peter is feeling better today.
So William hiked Mount Whitney with us yesterday with John and me, Rebecca, but David and Peter's went back after like 1 mile. They decided their tummies were hurting too much, so they took a 0 or maybe a 2-mile day and took a nap and are feeling much refreshed.
Cards most of the day.
Played cards, sat in the stream.
And David is feeling 100% today. He's taking weight
He's
off
even
of other
taking
people.
my tortillas, so that's good.
So now I'm trying to find the gel. Oh, I don't have the gel in here. Someone else has the gel.
What, some room in here in your gym?
I think so. I think someone's stuck in the food.
Oh yeah, I did put the jelly in with the other stuff.
Because you put everything in the food bag.
Eating some cold-soaked ramen for lunch.
Yep, it works really well. All you have to do is start your soaking at breakfast time, and by lunchtime you got a really good, salty, great, delicious meal. And
Or part of a meal. And you can put some mushrooms in it too. Some dried mushrooms.
something else we're doing today, veering from our
PB&J!
bread that went through a shredder.
And we've got hummus as well. It comes in dehydrated as a powder, and you add water in the morning, and you've got hummus for lunch. And this might last us 2 lunches even.
So we're going to spread it on our tortillas, and it makes a great alternative to peanut butter on tortillas, right?
A lot lighter.
A lot lighter, tastier maybe, but
Different
at
kinds
least
of nutrition.
variety.
Yeah, peanut butter on tortillas is pretty bad.